All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. Once again, looking in on the Devil's Lake Basin up north, we have some cool air, single digits in Devil's Lake right now as we head into the evening hours. Those north winds are going to make things a little on the wind chilly side. And taking a look at the headlines that we're watching for you with regard to the weekend storm, we'll start there. Looks like a little bit later start now. Much of Saturday should be quiet and they'll begin as rain in the south, and that's what makes this system a little bit more dynamic this time of year. If we get more rain, that's a lot easier to shovel than 6+ inches of snow. Still a possibility exists for that. Does look like those impacts will be confined to the southern valley into central Minnesota. And the worst of the conditions, as a matter of fact, will be as we sleep Saturday night and into Sunday morning with some Sunday impacts. More on that in a minute. Right now, 19 degrees in the FM area as we're seeing our temperatures fall as well, thanks to gusty north winds. Over 20 miles per hour. That's tugging this cold air that's purple up here in the northern part of the valley, right down here into the southern valley. So our temperatures have been falling the last couple of hours in Fargo and likewise down to the south. Remember, we had temperatures in the 60s in Pierre yesterday. They're 32 right now. So they too are experiencing a big time cool down. Now, the wind chills are most biting up north, and that is where we do have that wind chill advisory that we spoke of just a bit ago. Keep that in mind as you go through the overnight hours. First and foremost, we do have a few flakes of snow still riding along the boundary between this cold air that's trying to work its way back into the valley and milder air that has been pushed now down into places of southern South Dakota, Nebraska, and southern Wyoming. So we are on the cold side of this stationary boundary, and it's along this boundary here that we're going to see a few showers. On the warm side, those showers are rain. There's a transition zone where it's mixed and then snow on the cold side up here. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. The winds gusty through the evening hours. Then tonight they'll taper off a bit, but still be persistent out of the north at 5 to 15 miles per hour. By 10 o'clock, we're talking about wind chills already in the 20s below, and temperatures are on a dive to below zero values as we head through the overnight hours. Clear skies north, still some clouds lingering down along that stationary boundary and even some snow showers. So we go through the overnight hours. These could sneak their way into places like Dickey County, Lemoore County, and maybe even Brown County in South Dakota. And that could make for some slippery conditions for you. The whole rest of us will just have to worry about the cold that takes hold. It will be coldest up north where you stay clear longer. Morning temperatures in the teens below to near 20 below, wind chills close to 30 below for some of you. The snow showers out to the south and west will percolate and continue across the area as we go through the day. Notice that boundary starting to work its way back towards us. That's a good thing temperature-wise. So our frigid day will be one day long, Thursday. We will have some evening flakes developing down south. Those continue. Some of these areas could have an inch or two by that evening drive. Watch the snow showers kind of pass into the southern valley. So an inch or two of snow far south. The rest of us cold but climbing temperatures as we go through the afternoon will mostly be in the teens. Then in the evening hours, watch to the left side of the map. We'll see as that boundary sets up, more snow showers develop into Friday as that warm air tries to return to the valley. Now an update on the weekend storm. Number one, there's a later start as we talked about. Greater impact will be south and east. Look at the time on this. Saturday night, rain in southern Minnesota, that transition zone, and then all snow. Any shift in this will really impact snowfall amounts. So right here, there's still some uncertainty as to this, but most models do agree that this is going to be the track of our system. Southern Valley into parts of Lakes Country. Otter Tail, Grant, and all the way up into Hubbard County could see the heavier snow amounts. Fargo, we ride on that line once again. And if you're in Grand Forks or Devil's Lake, you're going to be like, what storm? Notice it comes with wind and the worst conditions overnight into Sunday morning with the snowfall accumulations heaviest from that area in South Dakota into central parts of Minnesota. Fargo, not necessarily in the circled area anymore. We're in that transition zone. The European model, well, a little bit lower on snow amounts, so we'll hope for that, but we'll keep you updated nonetheless. Doggone high piles of snow. Allison, thanks for your view from Grand Forks Planning Forecast. I told you one day of cold. There it is tomorrow. 27 Friday with snow showers. Saturday, mainly late and into Sunday morning is when the worst of the conditions will be. We'll keep on top of that for you. And next week, it doesn't look warm, but it looks less than wintry with as far as precipitation goes. So that's a solid.
Right, yeah.
Right.
We added another day in the 20s. I'm on board.
Okay, good.
Okay. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Still to come here.